finding purpose. Once upon a time, in a quiet town, there lived an elderly widower named Henry. His beloved wife had passed away 20 years ago, leaving a void in his life that seemed impossible to fill. But amidst the solitude, Henry found solace and joy in visiting the local public library. Every Saturday, he would make his way to the library, where he would spend hours immersed in the world of books. There, on his favorite couch, he would lose himself in stories and knowledge, feeling a sense of connection to the world. The library had become his sanctuary, a place where he felt a comforting presence even in the absence of his dear wife. However, Henry's Saturdays had become increasingly lonely. His aging body no longer allowed him to drive safely, and he relied on the kindness of library staff who would pick him up and drop him off at home. Despite their companionship during the car rides, he longed for more meaningful connections and a renewed purpose in his life. One Saturday, as Henry sat engrossed in a book, a friendly library staffer named Sarah approached him. She had noticed his longing for companionship and knew of Henry's previous love for playing the piano. Sarah gently suggested that he should consider practicing a few pieces and giving a piano recital at the library. Initially hesitant, Henry expressed his fear of the pressure that came with public performances. But Sarah understood his concerns and proposed an alternative idea. She suggested that he could give a small concert just for the library staff, after hours when the library was closed to the public. The thought of sharing his music with a smaller, more intimate audience intrigued Henry, and he agreed to give it a try. Over the next few months, Henry devoted his time to practicing the piano. He dusted off old sheet music and rekindled his passion for the instrument. With each note he played, he regained a sense of purpose and rediscovered the joy that music brought to his life. As the date of his private piano recital drew nearer, however, Henry's hesitancy resurfaced. The fear of disappointing even a small audience began to weigh on him. Just when he was contemplating backing out, he received a phone call from Sarah, the library staffer. Sarah shared an incredible story with Henry. A refugee family of musicians had recently moved to their town, and they happened to adore the piano. They had heard about Henry's recital and expressed a deep desire to attend. Sarah asked if it would be possible for them to be a part of the audience. Upon hearing this, Henry's heart filled with a renewed sense of purpose. The thought of sharing his love for music with a family who would appreciate it deeply ignited a spark within him. He realized that his performance could bring joy not just to himself but to others as well. With newfound strength and confidence, Henry decided to go through with the recital. He welcomed the refugee family and the library staff to the private concert, filling the library with the beautiful melodies he had practiced tirelessly. As his fingers danced across the keys, Henry's music resonated with every person present. The refugee family, moved by the familiar tunes, felt a sense of belonging in their new home. The library staff, Witnessing the transformation in Henry beamed with pride and admiration. After the recital, Henry was surrounded by warm applause and heartfelt gratitude. In that moment, he realized that his purpose in life had evolved. Through his music, he had brought joy, comfort, and a sense of belonging to others. The once lonely Saturdays had become days filled with the harmony of friendship and the resonance of shared passions. From that day forward, Henry continued to give piano recitals at the library, inviting more members of the community to attend. The library became a gathering place, a hub of cultural exchange, and a source of inspiration. And within its walls, Henry discovered that he could find purpose and connection, even after the loss of his beloved wife. And so, the story of the elderly widower and the library unfolded, reminding us that in the pursuit of a purposeful life, even the smallest acts of kindness and the sharing of our passions can create ripples of joy that extend far beyond our own hearts.